Hey guys, it's Vishali. Welcome back to my World Cup diary. It's been a while since my last entry, and that's because there hasn't been any quarter-final game here in Moscow, and so I spent the weekend in St. Petersburg, which was absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing. I highly recommend it for anyone who's coming to Russia. You have to see St. Petersburg. You also have to come and see Moscow because look how beautiful it is. Now today's game day. It's a big one. It is Croatia against England. I am so nervous and I've got the rest of the day to go, so this can only get worse. So I've made it to Red Square to interview England fans with some stunning backdrops, and what I want to do is I want to show you the England fans, because they have well, there's some here, but there's also a lot of Croatia fans as well, so we're expecting about 10,000 England fans. So let me just show you what it's like here on this sunny day in Moscow. So I hope you can hear me. I don't have my mic, but I've just arrived at Luzhniki Stadium and I just had to film something because the atmosphere is absolutely electric here in Moscow. So many England fans, and I have to say, for me, that's the weirdest thing in a really good way, because I've been here for 5 weeks and I have hardly seen an England fan. And we've got so many! This is great! Kick-offs in about an hour and a half. I'm so looking forward to this game. I'm not as nervous as the Colombia game actually, so but let's see what happens. I'm glad the England fans are still singing because I don't feel like singing. Hey, it's Vishali. Disappointment is on my face because England are out the World Cup. We lost to Croatia 2-1 after extra time. And I think the disappointment is going to be bigger because we were leading in this semi-final tie 1-0, and we had such a strong start, dominating possession. You could see the confidence and the swagger in the England players. Oh wow, you know, the way that they've developed in this tournament, you saw how much it developed in terms of their confidence, in terms of their togetherness. You saw it in that first half, but we were made to pay in the second half because we sat back too deep. We invited the pressure from Croatia and they made us pay. Perisic obviously with the equaliser, Trippier by the way with the opener, Perisic with the equaliser, and then the second goal, Mandzukic's goal, it could have been avoided. It was such poor defending from England's point of view, and I think that's what's going to really hurt, that they defended so well up until that point and they let in such a bad collective goal. There's a lot to be proud about to England. No one thought we'd get to semi-finals, our first semi-finals in 28 years, but I think the disappointment is going to be bigger because we were leading this game 1-0. And really Croatia, they weren't a great side. I mean, I think on the whole, if you look at how they performed the second half, certainly in extra time, they deserved to win. But this was a team that England could have beaten and were beating. As it is, we go home with our heads held up high, I should say, but not in only our second final ever. Now, a lot of my English journalist friends are going home. England are out, but I'm not. I'm here for the final. It's going to be some finals. France against Croatia, and I'll be at the Luzhniki Stadium. So check out my final World Cup diary vlog in a couple of days' time. See you later.